All right, man. Look like start off with MSU. We're gonna talk about U of M and MSU. Um, first game without Mel Tucker. I think he technically suspended. Um, Michigan State got obliterated. It was originally um 35 to nothing at the half. I think probably top five, top 10 pick Michael Phoenix Jr., quarterback of Washington. He had like 375 yards, 4 TDs at the half. Washington turned it off. They did not continue to pour it on Michigan State in the second half. I think they only put up 7 points in the second half in East Lansing. I think last year they routed Michigan State, but it wasn't nothing like this. Um, you look at the numbers. I thought Noah Kim for Michigan State was pretty good, like really good last week. I think he won Big Ten Offensive Player of the Year last week. Um, they did what they wanted to do through the passing game. I mean, shit, Ozune had 180 yards on 8 catches, bro. What's the per yard catch on that? Another guy had Jalen Polk had 5 catches, 118 yards. Jalen McMillan had 4 catches, 96 yards. You know what I'm saying? Which is crazy. Had 8 catches, 180, and don't have a touchdown. That's wild. In Michigan State, to just then Tony came back over to be like an associate head coach, whatever, and to oversee the program. This was just filthy. Um, no. And people could say, well, maybe they would have played harder for Mel Tucker. Maybe they feel like the whole Mel Tucker thing was a scheme. They was looking for any reason to fire Mel Tucker. And apparently he gave them a reason to fire him. And the number one thing that's going to get dudes fired is women. And this is why I always preach to y'all as much as possible to, I think the third highest percentage of people, I forget the percentage, but I think the third high, it was definitely in the top five. Third highest percentage, don't quote me on this, of people meet their significant other, their husband or wife to be at the place of employment, which is never a good idea unless one or both of y'all no longer work there. You know what I'm saying? Like I can tell y'all stories about working, dating women at the work. It's just never a good thing. And vice versa. You know, a woman can get the bad idea while you having a conversation with another woman and think y'all having something sexual, and she get emotional and make you lose your job or go to HR or do something to make you lose both y'all job. It's just they too emotional to be dealing with mixing your money with your honeys. Listen to me. No matter how much you want to smash, wait till y'all no longer work there. Or you don't work there no longer and you get at her. You know what I'm saying? You can not work there because she know you work at. It's just never a good idea. Listen to me. It's a horrible idea. So I didn't waited for, women to no longer work at the place of employment. Then, you know, if it, I'm not looking for you, but then if, something come of it, something come of it, you know? So that's just how, I operate, but I think the number one source of, potential husband or wife and husband, how they meet is through um, family and friends. So I think number two or number three, number two is they meet at the bar. Could be wrong, but Mel Tuck, I think that has something to do with their performance today. I'm not a Michigan State football fan at all, but I'm pretty sure that has something to do with their performance. I think they was just, looking for any reason to get not to have to. They're looking for any reason to avoid Mel Tucker's contract, and they begged this man to come through from Colorado, to leave Colorado and come coach this team, and threw a bunch of money at him. He had success. They threw a bunch of more money at him. And like I said, it's unfortunate for him that it was a witch hunt. Now he gave them a reason, being on the phone, having sexual conversations, and when she could have hung up the phone, we know what it is. Females gonna play the victim role. We get caught, they gonna play victim and get in finesse and cry their way out the situation while we gotta take it on the chin. But um, yeah, this program's in trouble and they deserve it for what they did to Mel Tucker. You know, they know they didn't have the finances to keep up. The NIL changed everything. They knew this program didn't have the finances to keep up with the NIL and what Michigan and Georgia and Alabama and Tennessee and Texas A&M and Texas could do. So now you legally can pay players, and you don't have the Michigan, you don't have the alumni pipeline to do so. This man was in a lose-lose situation. It wasn't that he went from being a shit coach to a great head coach. I mean, D'Antonio was struggling with the same thing before the NIL. So, I mean, at the end of the day, it's embarrassing. It's only going to get worse and worse for the University of Michigan State. Michigan State University. It's only going to get worse and worse. Now, you know, going to the other side, another embarrassment, which was grossly embarrassing, was Michigan versus Bowling Green. That was just a terrible performance. Once again, like Harbaugh messed another quarterback career up. JJ McCarthy was horrible. Two pick, I think he had one pick in the first half, another pick to open up the second half. He was horrible. Just starting to really think that Harbaugh messing up quarterbacks, and maybe the quarterbacks he picked ain't that good. They receivers, I don't know what's going on with their receivers. Roman Wilson, I mean, look, they had 8 receptions by 3 receivers, man. Like, Michigan can't go get receivers for nothing. I mean, ever since Donovan Peoples-Jones and uh Nico Collins and some of them dudes didn't work here, Tyreek Black ended up moving to Texas, whatever. They can't get no receivers, man. And the Bowling Green quarterback damn near outplayed JJ McCarthy. He didn't turn the ball over not once, or at least threw a pick. So JJ McCarthy, man, looking real fraudulent. I don't know if they overlooked this team, but this was just as embarrassing as Michigan State, damn near. A guy fumbled the kickoff. McCarthy threw a pick. I mean, it was disgusting. I understand Harbaugh not there, or whatever the situation may be, but it was It was just disgusting. It was truly disgusting in this performance. It was ugly from Ann Arbor to East Lansing, and East Lansing to Ann Arbor. It was truly disgusting. It truly was disgusting. It was. This was no better. This was no better. At least Michigan State had an excuse. Okay? At least Michigan State had an excuse. At least they had an excuse. What was Michigan's excuse? Or they didn't have Harbaugh as fucking Bowling Green. Excuse my language. So Michigan don't look like the number 2 team in the country, but Tennessee lost today as well too. They lost to Florida. So it was a bunch of upsets out there today. But this was embarrassing. This was truly embarrassing. This was truly embarrassing, bro. At least you can hide behind Mel Tucker not being there. Okay, cool. I get it. But in my opinion, this was truly disgusting. This was truly disgusting on Michigan's standpoint. And Harbaugh can't find a quarterback to save. It's like McCarthy looked horrible. This was supposed to be the year where JJ McCarthy took a step forward and looked like a beast. Nope. He looked just like Joe Milton looked. You know what I'm saying? He looked just like, Shea Patterson. He looked just like he looked just like what's the other one? Wilton Spate. We can go on and on and on. We can go on and on and on. It was just disappointing. McCarthy was disappointing. Michigan don't look like a team. Don't look like a team that's championship caliber. Sorry. And I know it's early, but for you to sit there and and put this performance, I couldn't even watch that. Continue to watch that. I couldn't. I couldn't continue to watch it. Just being real. That's how disgusting it was. So check out the college sports playlist, man. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance of notifications. We go live or drop video. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Um, Appreciate it. Check out the college sports playlist. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Peace. But I do appreciate y'all. Don't forget to check out my main channel right here on YouTube, Goodfella TV, for more sports, music, news, and entertainment around the world. So I do appreciate y'all. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Peace.